Good afternoon, दोपहर बखैर. You are on the bridge. और ब्रिज पे हमारी मुलाकात रहती है एवरी वेंसडे एंड एवरी थर्सडे और ये मुलाकात रहती है दोपहर 12 से लेके 1 बजे तक. दबंग FM 105.3 के डायल पर दुनिया भर में रेडियो दबंग की ऐप के जरिए ऑनलाइन ऑन radiodabang.com और रेडियो दबंग के ऑफिशियल पेज पर फेसबुक लाइव के जरिए हमारी आपकी ये मुलाकात रहती है. और खुसूसी तौर पे आज आप लोगों से दरख्वास्त करूंगी, रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि अगर आप हमें इस वक्त रेडियो पर सुन रहे हैं, ऐप के जरिए सुन रहे हैं, आप हमें ऑनलाइन सुन रहे हैं, तो फेसबुक पर जाकर ये लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट सुनना और देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. बिकॉज आज का शो ना सिर्फ सुनने वाला है बल्कि आज का शो देखने वाला भी है. ऑफ कोर्स ये इन्फॉर्मेशन मैं थ्रू आउट द शो रिपीट करती रहूंगी और फेसबुक लाइव के जरिए जो हम आपको आज दिखाना चाह रहे हैं, इट इज़ रियली एन आई ओपनर. शो शुरू करने से पहले आपको बताती चलूं दैट जो पोस्टर है आज के शो का, आज का हमारा सवाल ये है, आर यू ड्रिंकिंग एसिडिक वाटर? जो पानी आप पी रहे हैं, जिस पानी से आप नहा रहे हैं, जिस पानी से आप मुंह धो रहे हैं, जिस पानी से आप यूज करते हैं ब्रश करने के लिए, जो पानी आप इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं खाना पकाने के लिए, उस पानी में क्या है? बहुत बड़ा सवाल, बहुत अहम सवाल है ये, क्योंकि पानी वो चीज है जो कि हम सबसे ज्यादा कंज्यूम कर रहे होते हैं. इससे पहले कि हम आगे बढ़ें, मैं अपने शो की को होस्ट जैन को इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी ऑन एयर विद मी. हेलो जैन, हाय देयर.
Hi there, Lena. Yes, so happy to be here. Jan, yes, Taylor coming in with from Radio Dabang and representing Revitalized Communities. We reached out and found a pal here, and he's going to bring something to the table that anyone that's listening, if you're not able to, those that aren't listening, pass it on to your friends and family because you'll never be the same.
Yes, I think the right way of saying it, you just nailed it, Jan. You said it. You will never be the same again.
When you turn on the tap water,
Yeah.
to put it in your food, anything you do, you'll never be the same after this.
That's right. और इससे पहले कि हम हमारे आज के जो गेस्ट हैं उनको इनवाइट करें ऑन द एयर, वी हैव अ लिटिल एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग टेबल सेट अप एंड आई एम गोइंग टू शो ऑन द लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट व्हाट दैट टेबल एग्जैक्टली लुक्स लाइक. एंड ओ माय गॉड, देयर इज अ ग्लास, देयर आर फ्यू ग्लासेस ऑफ वाटर, देयर आर फ्यू बॉटल्स ऑफ वाटर. हमने वाटर बॉटल्स के ऊपर से वी हैव टेकन द रैपर्स ऑफ बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट एनी लॉसूट्स.
Exactly.
But the thing is, this
You
is
took them off? Okay.
yes. So these are the experiments that you would be able to do at home. Over here, Jan, if you're gonna join me right here,
Okay.
if you can join me on this mic, and we can actually go through this experiment table first of all, and actually and use that mic. Okay, fine. That's your mic. Okay.
Cool.
This is very interesting, Jan. We've never done this before.
No.
Okay, so this is the experiment. Jan, I love your hairdo, by the way.
Thank you. This was a quick twist and go.
Alrighty, so what's happening over here is you can see on the live broadcast is this experimental table with a few bottles here. We have some apparatus as well. And,
Okay, yes, exactly.
Yeah, and we have some other samples as well. And we have this chart. Jan, can you
I'll hold it up for you.
describe what this chart is all about? What is happening on this chart right here?
Well, I think that maybe Dr. Jalal better explain. It's the pH gradient.
Yeah, so let's invite Dr. Jalal
Come
on
on
air
in,
right
Dr.
now with us. Hello there, Dr. Jalal, if you can just come on this mic. Hello there, and thank you so much for joining us. Jalal Qureshi हमारे साथ स्टूडियोज में मौजूद हैं. Jalal Qureshi साहब, आपके बारे में जानना चाहेंगे, आपका ताल्लुक कहाँ से है? Where are you from and what you've been doing your entire life?
I am from Balochistan, and very remote area of Balochistan. I start my career with United Nations, one of the development largest project in the world. So when I start the project with the groundwater investigation, it was United Nations Development Program, and 5 years I worked with them. We have installed more than 3,000 T-wells, and in the Balochistan, it's a 30 districts. After that, in 1983, I went to the federal government organization, Pakistan Council of Research in Water Resources.
Okay.
Abhi Tehqiqati Adara.
Okay.
I worked there, and I like 25 years I worked there. In 2010, I just came back here.
Okay.
In the time, I worked with United Nations Development Program.
Wow.
IUCN. I wrote a lot of books.
Okay.
I worked with the Food and Agriculture Organization.
There's
when
so
there
much
was-
literature right here.
Yeah.
There's so many paperwork here, so many charts over here and stuff like that.
So I wrote one book when for the World Meteorological Organization.
Okay.
There was no computer at that time, 1995. Very few computers. I typed the Olympia type machine,
Oh.
and I presented in 33 countries.
Wow.
A report I presented in Vietnam.
Wow. Okay.
After that, I came back to my country. Then I worked in for higher education. On Irish government called me for the post graduation of hydrology. So that way, I got the experience of the hydrology, and I studied in Ireland, University College Galway, and then I came back. Then I worked with some other international organization. I went for specialization in drinking water management
Okay.
to Kawako, the largest company in the South Korea.
Wow, that's awesome. That's like a huge career, And what we're gonna do over here, listeners, for those of you who have just joined us right now on air, I need to tell you कि आज का show सिर्फ सुनना नहीं है. You don't only get to listen to the show, you actually get to watch the show. And the reason you need to watch the show is we're gonna be doing an experiment right here in the studios. आपका जो tap water है, जो पानी आपके नलकों से आ रहा है, आपके बाथरूम के, आपके किचन से, जो कि आप पीते भी हैं, खाना पकाने के लिए भी इस्तेमाल करते हैं, और इसके अलावा you also are washing your face with it, you're using it to cook, that's the most important thing. वो पानी की असलियत क्या है? Are you ready? Let's just show you what that water actually looks like. Okay, you can see it right now on the screen. If you're on Facebook Live right now, go ahead and check it out. You can actually see it on the screen. This is that water.
And you did the test. Dr. Jalal did the test a few minutes ago.
मेरे
guys. So,
सामने,
yeah,
in front of me,
us, so
in front of us,
we
and
saw it.
we saw this happening. ये glass, I picked up this glass. This glass belongs to the radio station. This water belongs to the radio station tap. I filled it up, and he put this thing right here. So let's give us a little brief into how did you do this experiment? What is this experiment?
That's the equipment. It's a very small equipment. It's very cheap. You can buy from local market
Right.
in Houston.
Okay.
When you say local market, like Home Depot?
No. It's a Dream Tree family. It's a
Okay.
water company.
Okay.
I
Go
think
there.
it's the largest store in the world.
So
of the
what is
water.
this equipment
It's
called?
called electrolysis. So
Electrolysis. Okay,
Yeah.
water
So, yeah.
electrolyzer.
So
yeah.
you have to go to like a water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can check like a water quality.
Okay.
That how many contents are there. Either there are some kind of a heavy minerals like a iron, magnesium, potassium, or some kind of.
Okay.
There.
And
So-
it is plugged. You
Yeah.
can see we
Yeah,
have plugged it in here.
Yeah.
And,
so when you plug, so that the light will be on
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So and just put with and compare buy a clean water.
Okay.
And then you have to be just put it in the one water like which is your home water. The other
A clean cup for you? Or we have one.
yeah. It will take 10 minutes.
No, I
So
want you to
five,
do
five,
it
six,
again.
one. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. My question here is, okay, fine. We have done this experiment. We're going to do that experiment once again. So this is a glass जिसमें कि हमने नलके का पानी tap water डाला हुआ है, and few things happen. Things have settled on the bottom of this glass as well, and then we have something floating in the middle of the glass as well. You can see it's a plastic glass, and there is lots of gooey stuff on the top of the glass as well. Goody got so disgusted when she saw that, and not just that, बल्कि इसके अलावा the temperature of the water has changed. Now, I have got many questions. This is our tap water. ये वो पानी है जो हम यहाँ Houston में, not just in Houston, all over the US, all over the world, जो हम नलके का पानी इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. Of course, पीने के लिए we are trying to use a different kind of water for drinking. उस पे भी हम आएंगे. What that water is all about, the drinking water that we are having, the drinking water that we are drinking, and not just that, the sodas that we are drinking. What is inside them? We're gonna get to that as well. एक alkaline water जो है should look like this after the electrolyzer test. Now we have 2 empty glasses right there, Jan. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, so we are now adding alkaline water to one glass right now, And is glass mein alkaline water hai? As you can see, it's absolutely clear. Okay, fine. All of those who are listening right now, join us on Facebook Live ताकि आप ये experiment live देख सकें. And एक और glass में हम tap water लेके आएंगे. Okay, Jan is going to get some tap water. Jan, I'm taking you on the video, so please show the listeners that you're taking the water from the tap in that glass. Okay, that's tap water. Okay, clean glass. She's going to the tap. We're showing you the kitchen, the bunk kitchen right now. She's filling it up with tap water, and here she is. Okay, that is absolutely tap water.
Absolutely tap water.
Okay, here we go.
Now, tap water is here.
Okay, this on the left is tap water, and this on the right is the alkaline water. Okay, now the electrolyzer is going in there, and we are switching on the electrolyzer. You can see the light is on. And it's going to take a couple of minutes, okay? Let's remember once again, for those who are watching on Facebook Live, right pe alkaline water hai, or left par we have our tap water right there. Ye tap water is color ka kaise banega, iska procedure kya hai, we're going to talk about that. Going back and talking to Dr. Jalal, I need to ask you a few questions. And those questions are, number one, if this is happening, or abhi experiment prove kar dega, this is really happening. If this is really happening, then what the government is doing about it? Why are we not informed about it? Why are we not told about it? Why are we going in and drinking all this bottled water? And जब उस bottled water का pH level test करें तो हमें पता चलेगा कि it's not neutral. Mr. Jalaluddin Qureshi is a water expert right here in the studios with his career of over 40 years working all over the world with the United Nations and the world governments. He's here in the studios doing this experiment with us, telling us this is tap water and this is alkaline water. How to make water alkaline? We have a solution for that as well. Sir, मुझे ये बताइए कि what is water का pH level क्या होता है? And please, if you can explain in very simple language, those who are not.
pH कहते हैं potential hydrogen atom. You know, पानी जो है दो चीजों से बनता है.
Okay.
Hydrogen and oxygen. जब हाइड्रोजन के 2 आइटम्स और एक ऑक्सीजन का एक आइटम मिक्स होता है
H2O. Right.
That's called water.
Right.
अब पानी जो है वो हवा में ऑक्सीजन में होता है. पानी बुखारात बन के आसमानों पे जाता है, बादल बनता है, बादल बनने के बाद वो वापस जमीन पे आता है in shape of precipitation and in shape of snow, ice.
Okay.
So that's the God give us the water in shape of precipitation. Sometimes we cannot conserve that water because many countries they have a drought. They have a severe water problem. So many countries, like our Texas was a drought. There was a severe drought, like a 3-4 years. So what we have to do? The government should build a more dam to conserve the water.
More dams?
More dams.
Okay.
We need more dams, more reservoirs.
And we were talking about that yesterday, remember?
Yep.
The
Congressman Al Green, Monday.
Congressman Al Green came on and he kind of made a little bit of a point to that.
Yeah,
that
we discussed so many times with the congressman. I organized from last 2012, 2013, 2014 World Water Day conference, and I invite to the congressman. We discussed a lot of things about the water quality issues, and I am really happy the congressman always take too much interest in the water.
He took a lot of interest. He was just explaining to us how politics is stopping it, right? That's kind of what he was saying. It's held up in votes, and we need to really, as a people, we need to get together and push it more. That get it out of the votes and make sure that it gets to the table and we get what we're supposed to have, and that's clean water.
Right. So the congressman
coming back to the pH level,
wrote this letter to the federal government that the chromium 6.
That's a letter from Congressman Al Green.
The chromium 6, which is a cause of cancer and other diseases, is a high in some areas, but it doesn't mean that the whole Houston water is not for drinking purpose suitable.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do remember, sorry to interject over here, I do remember listening to, and this is a topic that everyone's talking about it. I was listening to NPR yesterday, and they were actually talking about water as well, and they talked about 3 things. They talked about lead, they talked about arsenic, and they talked about chromium as well. And if you remember, guys, Jan, I'm sure that movie Erin Brockovich by Julia Roberts, chromium is that chemical that actually, Erin Erin Brockovich, found the evidence for, got the petition done, and sued a big pharmaceutical company because that extract of chromium in water was creating and causing diseases and especially cancer, and people were dying from it. So what we are seeing right here, that this is a letter. What does the letter say once again?
So
in essence, it's written by Congressman. It's written by Congressman Al Green on February 17, 2017, and he's writing it the request for hearing on prevalence of chromium-6 in Houston area drinking water.
Right.
He's speaking to the Chairman Walden and Ranking Member Pallone. And in essence, he's saying, I'm writing to request that the House Committee on Energy and Commerce hold a hearing and investigate the prevalence of chromium-6 in drinking water in Houston, Texas. The ingestion of chromium-6 at even low levels has caused increased incidences of cancer in laboratory studies. Given recent reports of elevated levels of chromium-6 in the water supplies found in Houston and other parts of the country, I believe this is an urgent matter. One more paragraph. According to research done by the Environmental Working Group, EWG, in analyzing federal drinking water data, they have estimated that potentially over 200 million Americans around the country may be exposed to drinking water with unsafe levels of chromium-6 present. More specifically, Houston, Texas ranks third in the country in terms of chromium-6 content. Regardless of our reviews on the role the federal government should have in imposing standards on drinking water, I believe it is incumbent on us as members of the Congress to ensure that we are protecting our constituents. I thank you for your consideration to investigate and hold hearings on this important topics. Please don't hesitate to contact Chief of Staff Greg
Wow.
And sincerely,
Okay.
Congressman Al Green.
And I'm
So-
sure that this letter is going to be available online as well, since all these documents are. Listeners who have just joined us in the studio, Jan, this is like very serious,
Wow.
more than what we actually imagined.
we didn't even think it was going to get this big.
Exactly, that's
wow.
right. And those who have just joined us right now, thank you so much for joining us right here in the Bung FM 105.3, online on radiodebung.com, through the Radio Debung app. You're listening to us, of course, but go ahead onto the Facebook Live page of Radio Debung, like it, and don't forget to watch this video right now.
Okay.
Be a part of what is happening. So, coming down to the experiment, abhi humne is glass mein, this glass was absolutely clear water. And this glass was clear water as well. Left wala is tap water, right wala is alkaline water. Or alkaline water kaise banana hai uske bare mein bhi we'll talk about, how to get a hold of alkaline water as well. But this water which we are using for drinking, this water we are using for cooking, this water we are using to
Brush our teeth.
brush our teeth.
To our face.
We're bathing our kids with this water. This is what this water is. And electrolyzer isme humne dala. Those who have joined us is experiment mein, we put this water electrolyzer. You can get it for $20-30 anywhere to actually do this experiment at home as well. And this is what the tap water here looks like. So we have a pH chart as well, but Jan, I think this is way more than pH chart. Okay, let's pick up this glass.
Okay.
And the temperature for water has changed. It has become really hot as well. Okay. Oh, please don't stir that.
So Dr. Jalal is stirring all the yuck that we put on our skin and in our
Honestly,
body.
that looks like poop.
It does, but it's a bunch of all kinds of stuff. Put
What's in there? Dr. Jalal, tell us isme kya kya hai?
some lead and some other.
If you can come a little closer to the mic, yes.
Maybe there is a lead and some other particles, magnesium, potassium, all these particles.
Okay.
And we don't know. But it doesn't mean that the whole water is like
all
that.
of the water is
yeah,
tap.
but
The
because
all
the
tap
government is spending a lot of money.
Okay,
And,
can this water
yeah.
be cleaned?
Yes, of course. We can clean this water. There are a lot of technology. There are ROs. There are the people can install the filter at their home.
Okay.
So there are a lot of different kind of filters, water
you
filters.
can put the filter.
So,
My mom
So
has invested in the filter.
Yeah.
This is a mic, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom has invested in the filter, and oh God, on her faucet itself, it was a nice investment. I would say probably a little over about $2,000. But when we did the test in Florida after using that filter, it was, you can tell that
Okay.
major difference.
So, put a
that,
filter.
That kind of water filter is available in the market.
Okay.
So there are also like a alkaline water filter, and I before that all these things I just want to tell to the my audience that when you look water, first of all, what you look the water.
Okay.
We look the water chemically, physically, and biologically.
Okay.
Chemically, physically, and biologically.
Biologically.
When you guys are looking
yeah.
at it.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
With an
so
expert.
then we have there is a standards,
Okay.
worldwide standard, like a different countries like in America we use the EPA standard, United States Geological Survey standard, or some other standard.
Right.
The other countries they have their own standard, like British standard, Australian standard.
Okay.
So normally all the developing countries follow World Health Organization.
I understand that. I
So when-
also understand. I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I think there are a few very important questions that we need to find out about. Number one, the government knows about it. Okay.
We just
They-
read the letter.
Yeah, yeah.
We just read the letter.
That they do know.
Now, what is being done to bring about this awareness? Because this water filter is there,
Yeah.
and it is costly. People need to spend on it.
Right.
Now, people sometimes think, "Yaar, itna zaruri nahi hai. We
Right.
don't really need to have
Right.
this water filter."
Yeah.
Now, to bring about this awareness that they really need this water filter, they really need to know what they're drinking, what they're feeding their kids. What is being done on
Yeah,
the government level to bring about this
government
awareness?
have their program on county level. Like we have a Harris County, we have a Fort Bend County. They have their own department, and they have their own laboratories, and they issue, they analyze all the time. There is a monitoring, water quality monitoring.
Okay.
And when they supply, they have prepare the report, and the report come to their website.
Okay.
Like one of this report I got from the Rosenberg,
Okay.
and annual drinking water quality report.
Okay.
So they also mention that what's their water contents.
So,
And,
does it
they
mention
also-
about the contamination? Can you bring
Yeah,
this
yeah,
closer
yeah,
to the
yeah.
So
camera?
that's
Yeah.
a report. I just want to make sure. Is that a report that comes to each water district or each water department?
Because I work, I know that the Sugarland have
Oh,
their
okay,
own
certain ones do
department,
have
and,
that. Okay.
Houston have
Yeah,
their own
but
report.
but my question is that this
So-
is a report that is available on the City of
Yeah.
Rosenberg website where you
Okay.
got it from.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But
So
I don't know
think
about that.
I think-
Like the
I
regular
think-
people don't know about this.
I think most of the clients who are interested, they receive this report by mail.
Okay.
Or,
You have to request it though, right?
But you can go to their website.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what we're
Yeah.
saying.
So-
Yeah.
But
if
that's
you
why
go
the
to website, you can find the report. Maybe not for this year report. You can find
The last year's report.
but up to
But
2016 report.
Jan,
is
it brings me
already
back to
published.
my question once again that
Right.
what is being done to bring about this awareness that you have to go to your city's website, like the city of Rosenberg or the city of Sugarland
or the city of
or
Houston.
the city of
Yeah.
Houston website, and you actually have to look this up. And what
you
is
have to know to look it up.
You have to know to
you
look
have
it
to
up.
know.
Yeah.
But that's where we are. That's where we play a
Yeah,
very vital role, though. Is that we bring it.
Other like the customer,
Mm-hmm.
they can call to the concerned department. They
Right.
can send to them, and they can. If their water is not good in their home, so they can come and check, and
So
they take the water.
only-
but again, there's the water issue is
what
not
I'm saying
so
is
simple.
okay, only
Like,
when we are concerned. So right now, after listening
but
to this
one
show,
thing I want to convey to the message
Uh-huh.
to all audience.
Uh-huh.
The America is number one in water quality throughout the world.
Okay.
Okay.
Their
And so if you
our-
think about
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that we're number
So,
one,
yeah.
and we still
But-
have a ways
but-
to
but-
go. That's encouraging,
There-
but
there-
not.
There's not necessary that the water which we take here is a water supply problem because always there is some lead lines, some supply lines. They have some joints. So when the water is coming in those lines, they have some corrosion or incrustation on the joint points.
Okay.
Oh.
So they happen like if there is a old lead pipes and there is a joint, and if there is a wastewater is coming, these points are take as a siphon. They suck the wastewater from other. So there are nowadays there are a lot of equipments available.
Okay.
You can check your water. So that's why we give the awareness to the people that it's not necessary that you have to wait for Just you have to look yourself. That what's the water
Wow.
your body required.
Right.
So
Because I am here to talk about the alkaline water.
Right.
So
Right.
let's why alkaline water
Yeah.
is necessary.
Right. Right.
Just before you go there, I kind of want to piggyback, and I can see it in Lena's eyes, that if we don't bring, you said that, you know, you want to bring the awareness out. You want to bring the awareness. If we don't know to be aware of the situation, then we're not going to get the answers, because had I not ran into him and some friends that told me about him, and then I was really concerned about the water since the Harvey. I was just really concerned, and there was a few lawsuits that are being popped up in the last couple of days about this. I said, you know, let's get him on the expert on the air to talk about it,
Right.
to just kind of peep our awareness, because this is something that gets talked about and then it goes away. And if you see the letter that the congressman got involved in on February 17th of 2017.
That's way
it
before Harvey.
It's way before Harvey, but it tells you that it gets talked about and then it goes away. And that's just what we have to do. We need to
Right.
keep it out there.
Yeah.
Keep
So always we have to think to positive way.
Okay,
That
I like
how-
that. And
what's
also
the-
for all
what's
of our
the-
listeners who
how
have just
to-
joined
how
us
to
right now
educate our people.
on Radio Dabang, people who have just joined us, I'm
Right.
sorry. We are halfway through the show and already so much has happened on the show. It's crazy, you know. Let's take a breather right here. Woo-hoo-hoo. For those who have just joined us right now, I'm going to say, of course, you can listen to us online, radiodabang.com. You can listen to us through the Radio Dabang app. But you can also go onto the Radio Dabang Facebook page. We're doing a live broadcast right now. And we have an experiment table set in. We have never done a show like this, Jan, before.
We never, exactly.
So the experiment
This was
table is right
awesome.
here. We are going to look at, okay, fine. Now,
Oh, he's going to do, what test is this?
This is a mineral water in the market.
okay, a typical mineral water.
Okay.
We not.
That's just water that I picked up from the grocery store or out of the
This bottle is very
machine.
familiar to a lot of people.
Okay.
I just took off the wrapper to
Okay.
tell the listeners.
Okay.
We took off the wrapper, and now what we're gonna do? Okay, you have to tell us before you do that. Okay.
Yeah, tell us what you're doing.
So this is a pH region.
Nearer
Hold
the
on.
mic, if you can come nearer the mic a little bit.
Here
Yes.
is a chart.
Okay.
You can see, like here. This is the chart showing like a pH 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 is a neutral. Always the pH, I told that potential hydrogen item, that is always 7. 7 is a neutral. It's a good water.
Okay.
But
Then-
if it is less than 7, so that would be like a
Acidic.
alkaline, acidic.
Okay.
So
If it's more than that, it's
Yeah.
going to be alkaline.
Yeah,
So, what kind of water do we need? We need neutral water.
Because the अल्लाह ताला ने जो हमें पैदा किया है, जो बच्चे का खून होता है, हमारे ब्लड की जो पीएच है वो 7.4 है.
Okay.
तो अगर वो 7.4 है तो वो उसको हमें जितना भी हम एल्कलाइन रखेंगे हमारा बॉडी बेहतर रहेगा.
I need some water.
So tell me that in English.
So,
Yeah.
So because the human body blood is a 7.4,
Mm-hmm.
and we have tried to get our body like not a toxic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when we are drinking acidic water, so that is make our blood as acidic, not
Okay,
alkaline.
okay.
So if you drink one soda bottle,
Soda.
then you have to drink this alkaline water is about 28 bottles
Ooh.
to clean your one
From
bottle,
that one
yeah.
soda.
One
Oh.
soda.
To clean
So,
your body
yeah,
to get
yeah,
to the
yeah,
level
because
that you
it's
really
so
need to
toxic.
be. Okay,
So
let me
toxic.
recap. To clean your body, as far as the tests that you've performed, to get or other people have performed, to get to the level of where we need to be in our
Right.
blood level with the water, we after drinking a soda.
Right.
One soda, that's about
Yeah.
16
Yeah, that-
ounces.
that's
You have to drink
poison.
28
28
bottles
bottles.
of
Right.
alkaline.
Alkaline.
Okay.
So if I drink regular water, bottled
Yeah.
water, I have to drink probably 48.
Yeah,
So let me translate all that in Urdu as well. And this one is going out especially to all those soda lovers who love soda with their fast food,
Stop,
who cannot.
stop.
You have to
I don't
stop
drink
drinking
soda.
those soda,
I'm
those
sorry.
It's
soft
toxic.
drinks,
It's
because
toxic.
this here is toxic, and all of it is toxic. Because according to Dr. Jalaluddin Qureshi, who is a water expert right here in the studios, अगर आप ये एक बोतल पीते हैं तो ये इतना एसिडिक है कि आपको alkaline water की, I'm not talking about regular water, alkaline water की 28 bottles पीने हैं ताकि आप अपनी बॉडी को
to
Neutralize
get that body
कर-
to the
neutralize
neutral
Maintain
level.
your blood pressure.
Whew,
Yeah.
to maintain your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
everyone
the
who's got
problem.
diabetes in their
Maybe
family,
my
high blood pressure
listeners,
in your
they are
family,
like
yeah.
a 70 years, 60 years old people, they are watching this program.
Uh-huh.
I have a question with those people. Ever they heard that the like 20 years before there was a cancer to the children?
Mm-hmm.
No. The old people, no. Why the old people and the other countries, their age, like our, if you go and Google the prophet's age, because the prophet age, if you Google, you will look the age at that time was the prophet, different prophet, age will be like 1,000 years,
Right,
900 years.
right.
And now we are at 60 years.
Okay.
So why? Because our air is a toxic, our water is a toxic, everywhere.
And the
we
younger
are
generation
eating.
drink more
And
of the sodas.
every year,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
the sugar, the sugar is so dangerous that every year the billion dollars spent on the sugar, and we buy the toffees and other things with the sugar.
Donuts.
So this is
Okay.
why now
Officially,
new
we have to
generation.
go on a Buddha diet. one grain of rice every day. That's,
1 grain, that's right.
yeah,
oh
eat
my
it
gosh.
just 1 grain of rice because that's
So
how
let's-
expensive organic food is. That's all you'd be able to
Yeah.
grow in your backyard.
So let's here we will
I'll
see
hold this
this,
for you.
Okay, fine.
This one and compare with the.
Okay, what's in this? In this cup
This is the
uh,
water of the mineral water bottle we take from here.
Okay.
And this is a drop of pH solution.
Okay.
And if it is a blue, so it will be a alkaline.
Okay.
If
If
it
it
turns
is-
blue,
Yeah.
It's alkaline.
Okay.
Alkaline. If
There's
it is
the
a-
chart.
if it
and
is
that is water from a bottle that we opened
Yeah.
up right on the air. Okay, a
Right.
We
new
opened
bottle
this
of water.
bottle.
Yeah. So this is.
So हमने
this
ये
is-
बोतल खोली है पानी
Yeah.
की ये वो
So
रेगुलर
it
पानी
means
की
like
बोतल है
here
जो
is
हम
a
पीते हैं.
4.
So look at the
Yeah.
chart, everyone.
If you
it's
guys
pretty
can come
much
a little bit closer,
Okay.
closer, yeah, to the camera. So first, let's see the cup. Let's see the small cup.
You see the cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No.
it means it's a pH 4 or
Oh no,
6.
further
5.
down, Jan. All the way down.
This way.
We have to go to pH 4. Yes.
So it's about
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah. So it means it's a acidic.
Yes. Yes. If we, your fingers are blocking the view. Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
About like that.
Just hold it up like that. Yeah. If you can see this. Okay, and see the pH. It matches. It matches. It matches pH 4. It's
Wow.
acidic. Whew. Oh
okay,
my.
so pH 4
Oh
is
my
the
God.
city.
Okay. Okay. What did we put in there? What was that?
That's soda.
This is
the
soda.
soda water is
Yeah.
going to explode.
you know, it got shaken up, I guess.
Okay. All right. So,
So
okay.
similar
First,
thing
first,
we would
first,
do.
let's just finish off with this
Yeah.
first. Okay. Let's go a little bit in detail on this.
Yeah.
For all the listeners who have just joined us right now on Facebook Live, let me tell you what's going on over here. हमने एक रेगुलर पानी की बोतल जो कि हम सब पीते हैं, अपनी गाड़ियों में रखते हैं, घरों में रखते हैं, and everything. बच्चों को पिलाते हैं and stuff like that. And this इसमें से हमने पानी इसमें डाला, इस small little cup में. It was absolutely clear. Then we used this solution, which is the pH checking solution, which is available in the market as well. I remember seeing an experiment like this on YouTube as well. And
Okay.
we added this to the water. Now, पानी का रंग जिस रंग का हो जाएगा ये mixture add करने के बाद exactly वही pH level इसका होगा और ये pH level का chart आप देख रहे हैं हमारे सामने neutral. Jan, thank you so much for holding it up so nicely. Looking so pretty doing that. But the thing is, you got to see that, you know, it's not blue. It's supposed to be blue because we should drink neutral water. But
So
it's-
looking at the chart, stop you right there. Looking at the chart and the bottle of water that I would have opened and drank, it's at the 4, pH 4. I'm supposed to be here, right, Lena?
Right.
Okay, and I'll bring the chart even closer. I'm supposed to be at 8,
at 7.
at 7 at least?
Yep.
Okay, wow.
And it's acidic. Dr. Qureshi, how do we turn this water into alkaline? इसको normalize कैसे करें? हम जिंदा कैसे रहे? How can we be alive, Jan? That's my next question. Okay, what is?
अगर हम ये कुछ ड्रॉप इसके क्लोरीन के डालेंगे,
Okay, this is a
so
chlorine water.
It will be like a slowly it will go and alkaline. So
Oh.
मतलब ये आपका कलर चेंज कर देगा
So-
क्योंकि इसमें solution इसका कम है
Okay,
और
okay. So we need to add chlorine to it
yeah.
and to actually turn it into alkaline. All right.
So in a factory somewhere, that's what they're doing for the alkaline water. They're
Okay.
grabbing a regular water and then they're adding just a little bit of chlorine to it,
So
just so that you
slow,
can
yeah.
get the
Yeah, we can see the color has actually
और एक दो दिन में ये क्लोरीन चूंकि गैस होती है ये ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाती है।
Okay.
तो हमारे घरों में जो पानी आता है उसमें ऑलरेडी क्लोरीन होती है।
Okay.
The government supply the water. This is already they put a chlorine.
Chlorinated
to,
water.
To kill the bacteria
Okay.
or viruses. But again, it's not. We recommend that you do not use always the chlorine water.
Exactly.
Because the chlorine have some side effects. So for that purpose, there are a lot of things, a small kind of kits.
So a lot of people think that boiling the water is going to help it. Does boiling the water help it? Because लोग कहते हैं कि tap water, take tap water, boil it, and then stain it or something like that. How does that help?
It's help like that. If you boil at like a pressure cooker temperature, like 120.
Not like a pot of water. You got to put it in like a pressure cooker.
Minimum like a 20 or 25 minutes when you boil that water. So what will happen that if there is a coliform or E. coli, they will be killed. But sometimes it's not killed. You cannot drink the boiled water like a geyser water, which is coming to your home.
Okay.
So that is necessary that when you put like in a pressure cooker, they give the whistle. After that, the bacteria will kill.
Okay.
In that case, if you are traveling somewhere, you have no availability of the clean water, so you can use the boiled water, but the taste will be changed. Sometimes what happen, like when the water, because the water always have some healthy minerals, like our body needs the calcium, our bones are the calcium, right? Our blood is the iron. So there are a lot of minerals in our body. When you boil too much water, the bacteria is killing, but the other mineral which your body required, it oxidizes.
Right.
So then you have to put, like if you boil the water, just leave for 20 minutes. When it's cool, just put some lemon drops. The taste will be better.
Okay, so
then
you need to
drink.
boil it at least 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And then once you boil it, let it cool for about 20 minutes. And
Right.
then you can put some lemon drops in
Right,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
So
And
then
then
the
that
taste
takes
will-
it to,
then-
the
then-
taste
then
will
you
be better.
easily-
What I
yeah.
understand from
Okay.
this, Jan, this is not really practical, because we drink so much water. We
Yeah.
can't be boiling all
Yeah,
this. I mean, we
because
need to
this is-
hire
this
one
is-
person to do
this
exactly
is
that.
This is for those people who have not facilities of the mineral water bottle or clean water, or they are
Okay,
living in
okay,
villages.
okay.
So that's why.
Okay. What about people living in the city? They should
See.
go for alkaline water?
Yeah, they can
make sure
buy
they can
alkaline
purchase a
water.
filter.
There are a small alkaline filters and small in case you cannot travel all the time. You cannot take the water filter. So there are small kind of kits which is available in the market. It's not so much costly. I will show you the picture of these. So now this kit, it's not so much costly. Just put in the bottle, so that will be helpful. That will immediately like a 30
What
minutes.
is it called? Like a water cleansing kit, sticks
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah, it's a stick for alkaline water.
And it's a
Small
a
nice,
filter. Where,
yeah.
where do you put that?
Yeah, you just put in the water bottle.
In the water.
Oh.
yeah.
Jan, what I'm asking here
we
is-
have the similar thing we have like for the hydrogen. And because nowadays the hydrogen water is very, very popular, and some hospitals
And expensive too?
very,
Very
very
expensive.
expensive.
Okay.
And it's very good for the cancer and blood pressure and the diabetes.
Okay,
So there is a lot
let's
of
start
research.
all over again. Now here I need to ask you a very important question, because I know there are a lot of people, especially in our community, in our Desi community, and I'm sure, Jan, you're going to agree with that, because this is something not just happening community wise. This is happening for for everybody. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and cancer are
any skin
predominant and on the rise.
On the rise,
So
exactly.
you're saying, and for those of our listeners who have just joined us, Dr. Qureshi is right here in the studios with us. Dr. Jalaluddin Qureshi, he's an expert on water. He's from Balochistan. He's worked last 40 years. He's been writing. He's been researching. He's been telling people, bringing about this awareness, Jan. It's great to have him in the show. But what do you think, Jan, right here? Hydrogen water is so expensive, like $150 per gallon. Is that a solution?
It's because in America still I think they are doing research.
Okay.
But in Japan, mostly people, the life of the Japanese people are 80 or 90 years normal, and they are all drinking hydrogen water. So now
In
this hydrogen
Japan?
water,
Okay.
yeah.
And they could
So
probably
there are
afford it.
some California companies. They are bringing these small kind of units which is available in the market. Now I heard there are some tablets that are available in the market of
The hydrogen tablets that you can just put inside your water. Okay.
So I talked to so many people here in Houston. They are drinking and they are the mostly cancer patients.
So it's people who are actually been diagnosed.
I think there are companies like a Dream Water Tree. They have a 44 stores in Texas.
They do.
In Highway 6.
And they have not just hydrogen water. They have all other. They sell the alkaline, just the plain.
They sell the hydrogen water. They sell the alkaline water.
Right.
They sell the water for the plants. They sell water for the animal. They sell the water for the small babies.
Okay.
Right. So there are a lot of
But quick question
water.
right here.
But
and
my request is that if somebody is drinking alkaline water or hydrogen water, they may consult to their doctor first.
Okay.
Because mostly the alkaline water is a good. I never heard that somebody have complained there.
Okay.
My all friends, they are.
It's a good disclaimer. You must
have hydrogen.
But if you have some severe kind of diseases, so
you need to consult with your
doctor,
Okay.
and do not take with your tablets or pills with the hydrogen water until doctor recommends.
Okay,
Gotcha.
fine.
So because
Now,
everybody
I'm
have
sorry,
a blood
but I have to interrupt you here. My concern, we're coming to an end of the show. We just got 15 minutes to go. And Jan, this is like my concern over here. We know that it's a great thing that Dream Tree is doing over here. We really appreciate that. But what I'm thinking is that this is not for everybody.
Not everybody.
And everybody is not able to pay for that.
Right.
Everyone cannot afford that for their kids even.
Right.
So I see where you're going. So the government has to do something.
What is the government
is
doing?
A lot of
They are
projects.
good.
I appreciate to the government, like here. This is a one water filtration unit. So they have.
It's in the city of Sugar Land?
City of Sugar Land.
Okay.
I think they have spent, that unit, they have spent 9 million gallon water, and that you can read how much they have spent.
So that's what that says is that they have more
they
of a
have a
cleaner
very
water.
advanced kind of
69
technology.
million project marked as important milestone in the city's long-term plans to meet growing water demands, comply with the state mandates for groundwater reduction requirements. And
So
water
I-
produced by the treatment plant originates from the Brazos River, and the plant can deliver 9 million gallons of water per day. Okay, that's great.
There is another.
Where
plant.
where can we find this?
This is from the website or the
City of Sugar Land's
office.
surface
So
water
let me ask you a
treatment program.
question. What is the city of Houston doing? Do they have a program like that they're putting together for the restoration of the water?
They are doing research. And I think.
But they don't have
that. That's I got from their office.
Right.
No, I mean city of Houston. You got
They,
that?
Okay.
they have also.
Also,
Because
a
they
few
are-
messages that
because-
I've received here from our listeners here, because they're asking the same question that I'm asking.
Right.
And my concern here is that people who are listening in, हम लोग आए हैं, हमने 1 घंटे का शो किया है, ये awareness आपके लिए लेकर आए हैं, ये experiment किया. I would like to thank Dr. Jalaluddin Qureshi for being with us, and Jan for making all this happen. That's great. But people are asking the same question. Will you repeat the same video again? Well, this video is going to be available on the website.
Oh, yes.
On the Facebook page of Radio Dabang. You can actually go and watch
It
it
will
any
stay on
time.
there.
She's also asking, Nizar, thank you so much. She's saying, how to pass this info to friends? Please let me know, because everyone who's listening to this right now, well, tell your friends to switch on to Radio Dabang right now. Go on to the Radio Dabang page, like our page, and watch this video. But my concern here again is, what kind of, okay, we see this is happening, but Dr. Jalaluddin, you are telling this to us. What is being done to bring about this awareness? Because I didn't know this before you came in, and you came in, और आपने मुझे ये information बताई. Jan, before I started the show, my heart was beating so fast, because I'll share something with you very personal over here. As soon as Dr. Jalal came into the studio, I picked up this water, and let me
That's
share
what she
this
drinks
exper-
every day.
Yeah, this I'm not going to show you the label and everything. I'm going to show you from the side. This is like a glass bottle, and I'm getting it. It's supposed to be Italian, and it's supposed to be Tuscan Emilian mountain water. And I thought that this is actually a good choice. I did a lot of research. I was concerned about the water that I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like drinking from those plastic bottles. I
You
thought
always
it
talk
didn't.
about that.
Yeah, it's not right. I've been spending a lot of money, cutting down my budget on other things, spending a lot of money on this bottle, and trying to see. And this is at an organic store. It's an organic brand that I'm getting here. You guys can see that, and I'm not going to talk about it on the Facebook or on air. But I thought that this was the best water for me. We did the search on this water.
You did it.
Before we started the show.
Okay,
He
before I
added
got
that
here.
alkaline drops in there, that tester drops in there, and the water turned yellow.
Oh,
So all the research that
yeah.
I have done is just completely come flat on
but
my
at least
face.
it's yellow and not with that. It's a little bit better.
It is yellow.
at the-
It is acidic.
If your audience they live in the Houston, they can come to on Saturday. There are free classes for water education for
Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we will give
Where
the
is that
coffee.
at?
That is on Harvan and Manchester.
Okay.
It's a dream water tree.
Okay.
And as they ask about the experiment, they can find some videos about the alkaline hydrogen water. They have a website, dreamtreefamily.com.
Okay.
So this is a website, dreamtreefamily.com.
Okay.
Or they can contact me on 713-988-8833.
Right.
So this is the Dream Tree family number, and they can contact to that anytime. And on Saturday there are free
I
classes
appreciate
to
that. I
everyone.
appreciate that. But then again, I'm sorry. I'm coming back to the same thing again and again. Those low income families
Yeah.
who are not able to afford even bottled water, they are not even able to
Yeah,
afford
say that.
this. We are talking to those people right now because those are the people who are really, really suffering at the end of the day.
Right.
What awareness
What
is
do-
being
yeah,
brought to them?
what
And
are
I
you
know that's
saying?
not your.
Because-
I know that's not your job. But I'm just asking you because I have you only. मैं तो
Yeah.
सिर्फ आपसे पूछ सकती
What
हूँ. I
can
have
you
nobody
say
else.
to them, I guess, to make them feel a little bit better? Because I'm feeling a little bit uneasy about what the water system is like right now. So what could you say to those persons that cannot even afford the bottled water?
but,
So they definitely can't. So can you say that the city is doing something?
As I read all the reports, the city of Houston, I told you that the supply from the main source, that is 100% clean. They put the chlorine, they wash, their system is washed. Even that they're in document, they have shown that they have a very the world's best water filtration units they are using. But even they have said sometime bacteria or viruses can go from there.
That's an ugly
So
looking
this is
virus
their
right there.
own document.
Okay.
So this way there is the word use is a probability.
Okay, probability.
Yes,
It's a
probability.
very,
Yeah,
very, very.
Dr. Jalal is being really safe. Let's put
so-
probability out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there is again there because there are a recent hurricane, there are a lot of tension to the people. We are requesting them that we have to find some solution for the clean water and educate to them, and especially in our schools. Our teachers, they can educate to children. I was reading yesterday one very good book, and everybody can download that book.
Oh, look, yeah.
This book, Stay Safe to be prepared, like a hurricane or something. This is available
children.
on the internet. That I
By
was
the
reading
it's by the United Nations. Okay.
yeah. So it's a UNESCO International Hydrological Program. They publish for those countries where our disaster come.
Where
or
can
any
we get
kind,
this?
From the UNESCO website.
Okay.
UNESCO
so this
website.
is available on the
So-
UNESCO website
yeah,
as
so
well.
this books say that each teacher can save 300 children life if they educate to their children that how to save drinking water and how which water is good, and a small kind of experiment they can. So it's available on the internet.
Wow,
so you
wow.
can get from there.
Those things are definitely making us feel better for all of those. In Sugarland, we found
Yeah,
out there's
yeah.
an awesome plan. But what's
There
being
are
done in
again,
Houston?
we
We are in Houston right now. 77036 is our zip code right here. And we got the water from the tap, and this is what came out of it. So, and many of us, sometimes, we're in a rush, we're in a hurry, we have to, run to the studio, start the show. So we just, stand in the kitchen, open the tap, fill up a glass, just gulp it down and come and start doing the show. But in the end, this, as you can see on Facebook Live, is what we are drinking.
So it looks like when you're drinking the water, you're going to need to pray your way through it.
Again, your question. That
Okay,
this
there's
is a pitcher.
Okay.
This is a make alkaline water. If you will buy one pitcher for a whole family, it's make about a 500 gallon alkaline water. So that is a very, very useful for the families.
Power pitcher.
Power pitcher. You can take
So
anywhere.
even if this water,
Yeah, even
ये वाला पानी
ये
को
पानी भी होगा तो इसको क्लीन कर
इसमें
देगा।
डालेंगे तो
इसको
ये
clean
साफ
कर
हो
देगा।
जाएगा।
बिल्कुल
Okay.
क्लीन कर देगा।
Okay,
तो
okay.
इसके जो है बहुत ही अच्छे रिजल्ट हैं। Then if you in your home you have a shower, so there are some kind of
I've heard about that.
shower,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
shower, they are very popular because they have a filter, and they, if you will put some kind of this vitamin C, it will give you the very good smell, and also the media will clean all the water. So
Wow.
they are all available in the
Okay.
market.
That's
very
amazing.
good.
That's great.
So
Thank
the-
you.
the
Thank you
last-
so much for sharing all that information with us. And I think we should like try to get back and try to wind it up somehow. And what I feel is
Somehow.
I really appreciate for all that information. But at the end of the show, what is the take home? I just got a message right here. So fast live. Okay. Please write all the info on your website. Yes. Okay. Everyone who's asking those questions, we are going to be going in the comments. इस live video के comments में जाकर in the comments we are going to be giving all the information over there. इसके साथ साथ yes there are some information over here जो हम आपके साथ share करेंगे. आपके सारे questions के answers जाके करेंगे. But what is the take home from today's show? We have to be concerned with what we are drinking.
Yes.
Just don't pick up the water bottle and start drinking and think it's fine because it's convenient.
Yes, and to end with this, Lena, that is a great way of ending the show today. But at the end of the day, I have to come from the perspective of the voice of the underserved and the ones who do not have access to things like this. So that's what Revitalized Communities has to do, has to continue to get people like Dr. Jalal involved with the expertise and make the cities, the counties accountable for what is going on with our water. They got to do, they may be doing a good job, but looking at this water right now, they need some more work. We need to stay, and Jan Taylor, I'm going to help you. We're going to stay on the fight. We got to make sure that they're accountable and it gets better because everyone cannot afford this. So we got to get it from the inside.
Right.
That's all.
You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm imagining, and I think we have seen this in movies or something like that. I'm imagining a village where the women in the village are getting together and they are going to the nearby well and they are collecting water in those in our language it's called the matkas of water, and where they and it's actually made of baked clay. Those matkas are made of baked clay, and they actually collect water in that, and they travel maybe sometimes miles to actually get their water to their families. Now living in this kind of environment जिसमें कि हम रह रहे हैं, maybe it has become very convenient for us. Our water has become accessible, but at the same time, because of this convenience, we are paying a very heavy price.
Yes.
We know that it has become easier for us because of these city lives, but we have to be also very concerned about what we are consuming and not take this convenience for granted.
Right.
Not
And-
just find easier and easier ways of doing it
and
all
not
the time.
let it just go. Not let people who make those decisions in our cities and our counties let that just go as a spoken word and we go on to the next agenda. We have to stay on top of this. We see the results right here. So that tells you that there's a big fight ahead. And we as a people, Lena, myself, Dr. Jalal, we can't do it by ourselves. We need the whole city, the whole county. We need all of Texas, I have people that are listening from all over the world right now. And the U.S. Get involved in your water situation in your city
Absolutely.
because your voice does count. If you don't get that voice out there, you look at these examples that we did. Your voice counts, guys, and you can make that water turn into blue. We
Yep.
can make the city make that happen.
Yep, and if next time you see a council member, a congressman,
Exactly.
anywhere you go, you see any city official, go and ask them what's
Google
in the
their
water.
names.
Yep.
When you ride down the streets and you see their names on those little signs, you need to write that down and Google it. And their address is on the internet. Send them a letter
Yep.
and ask them what are they doing about the water. What
Yeah.
are they doing?
And you can actually refer to this show as well. Say
Yes,
that you
they
heard
go-
this show on
Go
Radio
on
Dabang.
there.
Alina and Jan were,
September
out there.
20th. Look at the video.
Yes, and let them know, because this is what is coming out of your tap right here in the city of Houston, and this will continue to happen if you do not do anything about it. Because I think at the end of the day, water is a huge resource. We are trying to use it. We're drinking
To
it all
cleanse
the
our
time.
bodies
Yes,
and to get our health together. So
Right.
if the water's not right, what does that tell you? It's going to trickle down into our health.
right.
So-
And then at the end of the day, we're complaining about diseases and everything. You've been so great.
Thank
I
you,
need to
thank
shake
you,
your hand.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you
In
for
the
coming.
end, I have one more announcement.
Okay.
If I am here in Houston, next show will be, we will do what we are eating. What's the vegetable? Yeah,
That's a good
and we are
one,
not
'cause
just,
you know I'm one for
just
that.
because many places they are using the unclean water for the growing of the vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
So we are interested to introduce a technology how you can grow a vegetable and fruits at your home or at your bed, at your roof of that.
In your hair, in my hair as
New
well.
Technology.
I got
Right.
tomatoes growing in my hair.
Yay! That's really good. Thank you. I mean,
Wow.
we're going to have you back on that, because
Wow.
one thing that we have committed to the people
Right.
is to bring them the information that's going to empower them
Right.
physically, emotionally,
Right.
Thank you.
socially, the whole 9 yards.
Yep, that's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Jan. It was great. It was fantastic. With this, the show is just about coming to an end. We are going to be back tomorrow. And tomorrow is a very important topic as well. We're going to be talking about youth with disabilities. We'll call them special.
We call them unique.
We'll call them unique.
Tomorrow we're going to be talking about how we as a people are sensitive to the youth that have disabilities. But what they have an actual new name, and it's called Youth with Unique Abilities. And we want to get the word out there that I know a lot of us you may not have never been around anyone like that, but we have an opportunity for you to reach out and be a part of it. On October 7th, Dabang is the exclusive media partner, and we're going to go out and have a family fun day with these kids who deal with this every day. Their parents deal with it every day, and we want to be out there to encourage them, encourage their families, and let them know that they just have a unique ability, but they do matter. So
Absolutely.
yay.
That's great. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow as well. I'll be back with you at 3 p.m. with yet another session of Showtime. Thanks for joining us today. Have a glorious day.
समय का दरिया बहता जा रहा है, ये वक्त पलट कर नहीं आएगा, ये भी जान लो कि आने वाला पल भी जाने वाला है। दोराहे पे खड़े मुसाफिरों को सही मंजिल कौन बतलाएगा, एक दूजे का हाथ थामेंगे तो खुद रास्ता मिल जाएगा। हमारी मुलाकात होगी on the bridge with a new topic in every episode. Come meet me, Lena Shah, on the bridge. Wednesdays and Thursdays, 12 to 1. Call in 713-974-4000 and contribute your feelings, thoughts, opinions, and experiences. If you can inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader.